Ah, here it is. My friends. My beautiful friends. At last, my right arm is complete. Now, who wants a shave? Well, hello, and welcome to Lotus SMP. I'm Dinesto, and in today's episode, as you can tell by the title and possibly the thumbnail, we are going to be touring the Halloween district here on Lotus. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to get this out in time for Halloween or afterwards, but let's take a look at all the incredible builds that the members helped make to make this Halloween district so special. Now, starting off here, of course, we have the Jack Skellington house that I did. I'm still so in love with this. This is amazing. Now, there has been a few things that I've added and a couple other people have added since then. And one of the cool things that was just added recently was Cman did this awesome little hill from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So this is the little twisty, windy hill that Jack and Sally stand on throughout the movie. And it is one of the most iconic set pieces in that movie. Also, if you don't know who I am from the beginning of the video, and if you've never seen it, I am the one and only Sweeney Todd. Now, I know I've said in the past that I'm basing everything off of nostalgia, and for me, Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, and Sweeney Todd were by far some of my most favorite movies ever, and Nightmare Before Christmas and Sweeney Todd being like two of my all-time favorite movies ever. So that is who I am this Halloween. Now, a couple of other things that have been added, which I thought was really cool, is I have this little spinning wheel right here that I have put my normal skin on. Now, this is also from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and if you haven't seen the movie, this is Oogie Boogie's spinning wheel where he puts people on there and he spins them and all sorts of shenanigans ensues, and I love how this turned out. I really like the colors. This looks so cool. Another thing that I did add to was Cman had actually suggested that we add this little mushroom well hole. Now, if you don't know where this is from Coraline, which is another fantastic movie, and I thought that was really good. Now, as you know, mushrooms are a pain in the butt to put on blocks in the daytime, so I ended up using the eye blossoms, and I think they look really, really good. Originally, I didn't have this going anywhere, but Cman decided to put that here. So for any person who decides to come up and investigate that, and if they fall, well, better have your elytra on. I also did a small Alice in Wonderland reference. I have the little drink and the little cupcake, or the little piece of cake that she eats. I thought that was really cool. And also I added a couple of coffins just around the area, just to, fill it out. This also kind of reminds me of Corpse Bride a little bit, when Victor's walking around the underworld and he just sees like coffins laying around. Now that is it for my area, so let's move on to Chespi's area real quick. Now over here we have a really cool haunted house, and this looks so amazing. I love how this turned out. Originally he told me this was supposed to be from Scooby-Doo, but I think he kind of scrapped that idea and just made it as a haunted house. But nevertheless, I think this looks fantastic, and I could definitely see this being like a Scooby-Doo type house. For whatever reason, when I first saw this, the first thing that came to mind was both the Addams Family and the Munsters, and I think it's just because of like that black and white gothic style. I thought that looked pretty cool, and it also doubles as a, there's this, if we ring the doorbell. Ah, there we go. We get candy. Look at that, we got some candy corn, and there's actually something we can do with this candy corn. So, if we head on over, make our way to the bridge, right here where this beautiful pumpkin portal is, cross another bridge, we are here in the Halloween town. That is right, we have the Halloween town. This is so cool. Now, I'm just going to kind of go through this real quickly. If you want to check out the video on how this was made, please go check out Gribbly Games' video, because it is fantastic, and he does a great job of showing off of exactly how they made it. Now, as you can see here, we have the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters. We have a beautiful little Ghostbusters HQ, and we have Chespy Libre jumping off like an eagle flying around. And right here we have Mr. Gribmite himself with Lorikeet, who's actually dressed as Jake from State Farm and not Chespy from State Farm. And then we have me, Sweeney Todd. There we go. Now I am dual wielding my beautiful knives, my friends. We have this awesome pumpkin place. This is really cool. We have a vending machine. Now, this is actually what we're going to use the candy corn for. Once we get enough candy corn, we can get ourselves a plushie from the candy machine. So, we need to walk around and find some of the trick-or-treat doorbells to do that. And these places actually... Oh, I think there's one right here. There's something here. Oh, look, there's one right here. Yeah, so there's plenty of things too, and we also had the Halloween event that happened. Now, I did get a couple of clips from it, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to post it in today's episode. But we had quite a few special guests come onto the server for the Halloween event. So we had content creator friends come on, and as you can see, we have the one and only Liv Awesome, who is a magical girl holding a magical wand. We have the one and only Etat. We have Jagger himself looking like a dinosaur. We have his Zuri here as a witch, and we had a lot of other friends come on the server as well, like Neat Freeze, Beard Beard Boy, and other people from Channel 64, Just Minecraft, and other awesome communities. And if you want to go check out some of those photos or clips, please check out the other members' channels and go check out the Lotus community socials because they did post some incredible photos from the event. Now, going back to the tour, we have Draconis here, like Charizard, coming to smack somebody with a sword over here. I'm assuming Etat. And we have more amazing buildings built up. Like, look, this looks to be like a witch's building. Oh, look, there's Beard Boy up here. I didn't even see that Beard Boy was up here. Oh, that is so cool. He's in the Dragon Ball outfit. And then we have a monster eye over here. Free candies. Stand on wood. Uh-oh. I might do that later. But look, we have a little dog over here. We got more doorbells. Ooh, more candy. And then over here we have Cman as the yellow man. You know, he always comes back. But if we come in here, we have this weird little cult-like thing from Rod. That's really cool. Kind of spooky. And we have more buildings. We have this one that Gribbly designed. If you've seen his video, we have a little ghost building, and we have a cat cafe. Look at that. That is so cool. Hold on. I gotta fly up for this one. There it is. Look at that cat. And then we have some other builds that people decided to do during the Halloween event. So we have this creepy-looking guy, and we have this creepy-looking guy. Now, this is Rainbow something. Rainbow Feet? Rainbow Sprinkle Feet from Jagger. Oh, and then we have the one and only Huntrix sitting here. Now, I don't know about you, but there's something interesting about the way their faces are. Now, coming over here, we have other cool things. We had a little Halloween fishing event, and we have a roller coaster that Gribbly built himself. Again, please go check out the video because that is fantastic. We have this really cool carnival game that Cman has created, which is, oh, so fun to play. We're actually going to go ahead and play a round of it later on. And we have this amazing Ferris wheel that Squid has built. This is so cool. This reminds me of the Colorland Ferris wheel, and it might just be that, but I think this looks fantastic in the colors that she's picked. And man, she does a fantastic job at building Ferris wheels. I just love this. This is so cool. But yeah, that is the Lotus Halloween District. The event was so much fun. I had a great time, and to be able to see this town built up and the Halloween District built up. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone on the server who helped make this so much fun and helped make the costume contest so much fun, and all of the lovely people who got invited to the server and joined and made the event what it was. Now, this was just a quick episode to show off everything that we did here for Halloween, and I'm super excited to show you what is next on the server. I do have some videos planned, so be on the lookout for that. And I think with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe day, and if you're watching this on or after Halloween, I hope you had an amazing Halloween. You had plenty of candy, and if you don't celebrate it, just get candy. It is time for me to bid you adieu. Ah, wait, I forgot. Hold on. We gotta do this. Right, so I put this in here. I put this in here. Okay, second time's a charm. Hey, there we go. We got plushies. Look at it. We got baby pug. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. Okay, now it's time to end the episode here with our baby pug in hand. That is so adorable. I love that. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful and safe day. Happy Halloween and goodbye. Hopefully this is the run. I'm feeling it. This is 100% the run. All right. Now we gotta make sure. All right, this guy's popped up. What do we got? Skull soup. And this guy. Let's make sure, double check how do we make skull soup. That's the, okay, so we need the brain and then the eyes. And then you, pickled eyes. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be easy. So we just need one brain. And then we need 2 eyes. That was a terrible shot. There we go. Alright, I want to make sure that I have everything right. So we got skull soup. Okay, so cook the brain on the stove. And then boil the eyes. Okay, so we gotta do boil. And then we gotta put this in here. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Okay, so, and then just pickled eyes. Okay, power's still good. Now we do, and then we throw everything in the prep station. So skull soup, boil the eyes, toss this. Okay, now we got to mash the brain. So this guy had the pickled eyes. So you're gonna be okay. Okay, cook, mash the brain masher, boil the eyes. And then... Oh, we need a skull. Okay, let's just go over there real quick. I didn't even see the skull. I want to make sure that... Yeah. Good thing that we ran that way. Quickest way is just to come over here. Okay. And we gotta find a way up here. This is like... There is a way to get up here without so much trouble. How? I don't know. Oh. Oh, I had it. I had it. I'm terrible at this. Alright. Oh, I'm doing it. No! Oh, okay. I'm losing. I'm losing here. There was another order that came up. I'm not going to be able to get this. So that was skull soup. What was yours? Skull soup. Okay, there genuinely has to be an easier way to get up here. If there is, I don't know what it is. I'm terrible at parkour. Alright. Why? Why is this so hard? I think I just lost. Did I lose? I did. Ah, that's so unfortunate. I think that was my best run so far. What did I get? 1 point, but no.